Towering and destructive, yet a force of nature, volcanoes have captured humans since the beginning of time. Today, learning about the study of volcanoes can yield powerful lessons for business leaders on dealing with unpredictability. Dr. Heather Wright of the U.S. Geological Service explains the difficulty of predicting volcanic eruptions.
So I said monitoring is a challenge, interpretation is a challenge, and then the final thing is like putting on, creating a forecast that is understandable by some stakeholder population. We're increasingly realizing, especially with the integration of all these data, that human bias also plays heavily into our assessment or our forecast of what's going to happen.
Such complexity in making predictions amid ambiguity no doubt resonates with leaders as well. But just as in business, with volcanic predictions, it all comes down to having the right data. As Dr. Ben Andrews of the Smithsonian explains,
one sort of way of thinking about this is if you instrument a volcano right before the eruption starts, that's sort of like putting a it's like taking someone's pulse 20 seconds or a minute before they have a heart attack. Things might look, you don't know what their pulse is supposed to be. Maybe their pulse is always at 160 beats per minute, or maybe they just ran a mile, who knows? And so instead you want to have ideally a long instrumented record beforehand that lets you know, okay, this volcano has done these types of things. It has lots of earthquakes and nothing happens, or it never has earthquakes, except when it does, something does happen.
the lesson for leaders is that there is more to it than just embracing your surroundings and adapting to them. Our Earth never ceases to inspire. This is Pat Commons for Korn Ferry.